Right now we're on 10 Mile across the street from the school. The kids are practicing football right now. It's business as usual, but definitely some very, very scary moments earlier today. Take a look.
Nothing like this should happen at all. Like, not even in the beginning, the end, the middle. It shouldn't happen at all. But for it's only be the second week is absolutely ridiculous.
But in this day and age, it's becoming all too familiar. On Wednesday, Southfield police say a 16-year-old student brought a loaded gun to school. It was here at Southfield High School for the Arts and Technology around 8:42 a.m. A tip call came in and authorities reacted immediately.
Detained that young man, took him to another location, discovered that he did have a loaded firearm on his person inside of his book bag. The firearm was a 9mm firearm handgun.
The student arrested, his parents notified. Law enforcement quick to point out that he was detained before he was able to get into any of the classrooms.
I want to highlight that coordinated effort, that collective effort from school administration, school resource officers, and as well as that security personnel.
School administrators making the decision to keep students in school for the day rather than send them home early because the situation was contained immediately.
It is so scary that something like this actually happens, especially since my cousin goes to the school and he just started going to the school last year.
And back live here, the student could be charged as early as tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, it was that phone call, that tip that they got here at the school that really set everything into motion. This was early in the day. This kid had not been into any of the classrooms yet. And we are told that was just crucial, that it was all the timing on everyone's part, that luckily no one was hurt, and that kid was taken into custody. But still, like you heard the woman in the story, this should have never happened in the first place. Reporting live in Southfield, Camille Mary, Fox 2 News.
No, that is true. But, you know, police have been saying if you see something, say something. And luckily, someone did. Camille, though, do we know anything specifically about the student that was caught with a handgun? Did he or she have any intentions? Have any threats been made? Were there any problems with this student?
Yeah, that's a good question. As police said, as far as they know, there have been no threats made. Nothing online, nothing in a journal, nothing that indicated at all that the student was going to basically harm anyone. But still, the fact that that loaded gun was here inside the school with classes of kids. I mean, they just went back to school last week. We remember Oxford less than a year ago, still on the hearts and minds of so many people. So it's scary all around, but still, you know, hopefully a lesson to anybody who's watching at home who thinks it might be fun or funny to bring a gun to school, that this is not something to play around with.
Never the case. And luckily that police officer, the resource officer, intervened in time. Camille, thank you.